A lot of videos out there, a lot of content out there about feminine energy and how to activate it. But there's this one thing that I do not think is emphasized or even talked about enough. Your voice is the most powerful tool you have to evoke feminine energy. According to studies that were done in Australia and published on BBC News, females are talking at a much deeper voice than we were 50 years ago. They said that there was like a 23 difference in hertz, which I believe is even more now because the study was done like 20 years ago. And they concluded that the changes in voice, the deepening of the woman's voice, was due to the change in power dynamics between men and female. If you are cursing, if you are interruptive, if you're not listening and you're reacting, you are in your masculine energy. To be in your soft feminine energy, you're listening, you're responding, you're not reacting. Feminine energy always responds, never reacts. And to do that it takes a lot of self-control of your emotions, and that's why feminine energy and your voice and controlling your emotions all go hand in hand. But if you can always manipulate your voice, even when you're very upset, you can manipulate your emotions to stay soft and calm. Feminine energy is the energy of receiving. So if you want to receive, you need to be in an open feminine tone. And a lot of us feel like we need to go to an aggressive tone in order to get the power that we're seeking, in order to get what we want. But a lot of the times, it actually does quite the opposite, right? It actually ends up repelling the person you're talking to. And by no means do you get what you want when you're being very aggressive and hard-mannered. Really think about it. When do you change your voice? When do you feel like you are in your feminine voice? Is it when you're talking to a stranger at the grocery store? Is it when you're picking up the phone, you're like, hello? When is it that you are in that feminine voice? Because that is the voice you want to have permanently. If you want to always be in your feminine energy, find that voice that you have within and use that. Work it like a muscle in the gym. Work on it every single day, and every day, the more you work on it, the more you will remember to stay in this voice that is non-aggressive, non-harsh, but it is soft. It is your most softest feminine self, and it's what you already have inside of you. Children, a lot of mothers think that they need to go loud and aggressive to get the child to comply, right? But actually, a lot of research shows that when the mother stays very calm and she has this nurturing, calming energy with this soft-spoken voice that is sincere and serious, and she's making good eye contact, she's gonna get the child to like snap out of whatever crazy moment he's having and listen more than she would if she were to threaten him or yell at him or scare him. He's actually going to be more, or she's actually going to become more defensive. This not only works with little kids, but men too. Men, or any masculine man, does not want to come home to an aggressive woman. They do not want to come to another masculine person. Masculine men do not want to talk to masculine women. They want the opposite. They want that femininity that they don't have. If you want something from your man, let's say he comes home and you want help with cleaning the dishes, what do you think is gonna work? Babe, do the dishes, I need help, come on. Or, baby, can you please help me with the dishes? I'm so tired. What do you think they're gonna like more? This first one that's aggressive, do this for me, or the second one that's playful and cute and feminine, that is asking for help in a kind way. Also the way you're talking, your tone, and also iMessages. If you haven't heard of iMessages, it is probably the best thing you can practice in order to always have a conversation that flows, that is non-attacking and puts another person in a relaxed state, whereas a you message will make them feel attacked. I'm going to give you an example. So if someone is arguing with you and not listening to you, instead of saying, you never listen to me, you don't hear me out, you did this, you're gonna say, when I'm not heard, I feel like I'm not cared about. So you're removing the you, which makes the person feel attacked, and you're putting it on yourself and your needs. And then the other person is gonna release their defenses and comply a lot more. Be the energy you want to receive. So if you want calm, loving, affectionate, attentive, caring words back, you need to choose that form of communication yourself. And not only the words you're using, but the tone. The tone in your voice is everything. You're also less likely to get into an argument with your significant other or friends or anyone. You're always calm and you're always soft. You're going to manipulate the other person to be the same way. Imagine being yelled at by someone and then you're always calm, soft, and feminine. They are subconsciously going to have to calm themselves down too and bring themselves to your level. They're going to feel really ridiculous if they are screaming at someone who's just super calm and feminine. They're not going to feel comfortable doing that. So you're also a lot less likely to get into any conflicts and much more likely to conflict resolve when you're always in your soft feminine energy. I'll say it again. A woman will always get what she wants in any conversation if she stays in her soft feminine voice. Okay guys, I hope this really helped you. I really hope that I put enough emphasis on having a soft voice in order to have a feminine energy around you. And if you ever find yourself in, you're masculine, like if you're being aggressive, if you're mad, if you're in a bad mood, remember to go to your sweet, soft voice, and that will manipulate your energy back to the feminine state that you want to be in. Thank you, and please subscribe and like this video and let me know what else you want me to talk about. Bye.